Hi everyone, welcome to the online advising presentation for the College of Arts and Sciences. My name is Lauren Van Fossen and I'm an academic advisor in the college.
Hi, I'm Laura Hauk-Fixie, and I'm a transfer advisor in the College of Arts and Sciences.
Today we'll be going over the College of Arts and Sciences. We'll go deeper into degree requirements and educational planning and talk about what academic advising looks like at SU. At the end, we'll talk about next steps and how to schedule your required individual advising appointment.
So be sure to watch the session today through the end because you'll receive lots of important information.
The College of Arts and Sciences is the largest undergraduate college at Seattle University, with over 2,000 students. Our departments, staff, and faculty are housed in many buildings across campus. However, most departments, as well as the Dean's Office and the Arts and Sciences Advising Center, are located in the KC building, right by the Quad Fountain, which is pictured here. Consider this your new home. We have over 29 majors with 52 degree options, which we like to say makes our job very interesting. Here are listed all of the majors and minors in the College of Arts and Sciences. They range from arts and humanities to social sciences to interdisciplinary majors, which makes us the most diverse college on campus. As the largest college, we have a lot going on. Check out the Arts and Sciences website for upcoming events, links to departments, and student services. We strongly encourage you to visit your major department, both the website and the physical office, if you have not already done so. You can meet the administrative assistant so you know who to ask when questions come up. If classes in your major are closed, this is where you will go for future quarters. Many departments are housed in the KC building. If you're unsure of where your department is located, feel free to stop by the Dean's Office in the KC building or check out the website. At SU, you're coming in with a fresh GPA. So in order to maintain good academic standing, you do need a 2.0 cumulative GPA or above. If you fall below this 2.0 GPA, we do have probation advisors where you'll get to talk about success strategies and what might have happened the previous quarter. Some majors require different minimum course grades or GPAs, such as C or better in some requirements, or maybe a 2.5 minimum major GPA. If you have a 3.5 GPA or higher, you may be eligible for some perks, such as President's List, Dean's List, Honors at Graduation, and a potential invite to the Tau Sigma Transfer Student Honor Society on campus. Know that our classes at SU are small, which means that class attendance and participation is really encouraged, as well as sometimes usually part of the grade. So make sure that you're communicating with your faculty and building that relationship. At SU, we see academic advising as an essential resource, and academic advisors can assist you in meeting your goals, mentor and guide you to resources. There are many different advisors on campus. Laura is our transfer advisor who can help you with your transition to Seattle University. During the first week of school, you will get an SU email notification with your assigned academic advisor. This can be either a faculty advisor who advises and teaches, or a professional staff member like ourselves who only advise. You're required to meet with your academic advisor each quarter, and you'll have a registration hold on your account so that you cannot register until you connect with your advisor. You may hear about Starfish on campus, and Starfish is our online scheduling tool as well as our early alert program. In addition to your assigned academic advisor, you'll have access to advisors in the Arts and Sciences Advising Center. This is located on the first floor of the KC building. We help students with a whole host of questions, from where your classroom's located and needing help to getting into closed classes, as well as talking about academic and personal adjustments to SU. You do not need to make an appointment. You can stop by to speak with a drop-in advisor. Our hours are listed on our website. Advising is definitely a partnership here at Seattle University. Advisors can help you with academic planning, identifying resources, and provide additional support. And you as a student need to make sure that you're understanding academic policies and deadlines and connecting with your resources, such as your advisors and faculty. Make sure to read your SU email daily because that's the main point of contact that the university will send communication through.
All right, so let's talk about some important transfer credit information. First, if you've taken classes since you've been admitted to Seattle University, it's important to send us your final official transcript from your previous school or schools. This will allow the Office of the Registrar to review your transcript and potentially grant you additional credits if you've earned them. Also, if your GPA is higher since when you were admitted, it's possible that you might be eligible for an increased merit scholarship. Please check with the admissions office if you think that's the case for you. When your transcript is evaluated, the registrar's office reviews your grades. So first, they're looking for a C- or higher, or a 1.5 on the numeric grading scale to determine if you're eligible for additional credits. Some of your major requirements require a C or higher. They also look at how many transfer credits you have. Students are eligible to transfer up to 90 lower division credits and up to 45 upper division credits. If you've earned an associate's degree at one of our partner schools, we do have some benefits and guarantees associated with that. First, you would be guaranteed 90 transfer credits, which is junior standing, and 8 of our 12 university core requirements would be waived, leaving you with 4 core courses. And last, if you decide to take a class or if you need to take a class at another school from this point forward, it's important to fill out a transfer verification request form, which is essentially a contract between you and the school certifying how your credit will transfer. Advisors in our office in the Advising Center can help you fill out this form. Now we want to transition to talking about educational planning. The website listed on this slide is a really helpful guide, and it will walk you through the 6 steps required for creating an educational plan. You might be wondering, what is an educational plan? It's essentially a map for you to understand your degree requirements and map out a path for graduation. The first step in educational planning is to obtain a planning grid. You'll receive a paper copy of this in your registration session, and you can always download a PDF on our website, so whichever you prefer. But essentially, this grid is what advisors totally geek out on, and it helps you to start the mapping process. Step 2 is to review your program evaluation. This was mailed to you in your admission packet and is always available 24/7. The updated version is on SU Online. The student menu is there's a link to that, so we really encourage you to review this. Your advisor, when you meet with an advisor for registration, will have a paper copy available. The third step is to review the catalog. This is an online document that really helps make more sense of your degree requirements. Also is helpful if you are interested in a double major or a minor. What it does is it outlines course titles, descriptions, credits. It has information about prerequisites. So it's really a robust source of information in your educational plan. All students are required to earn 180 total credits to graduate, and that's made up of different categories. First, we have the University Core, which is 60 credits. Second, the College of Arts and Sciences Language requirement, which is 15 credits. The Arts and Sciences History requirement is 5 credits, and an example major is around 60 credits. Now, all of that does not add up to 180 credits. So the remainder is your general electives, or credits that you take to enrich your education and to get to that 180 credits. Some students use their general electives to earn a minor or a double major. It's really flexible. If you're a post-baccalaureate student, you need at least 45 minimum credits at SU to graduate. Step 4 is to review the typical program of study available on our website. This is an example of a typical program of study. We'll provide you with a paper copy in your registration appointment. These are always available online as well. But essentially what this one is it says if you're a junior transfer psychology major and you come to SU in the fall and you meet all of the stipulations that are outlined in the gray box in the middle, then here's what your 2 years at SU might look like. This is just one way that a student would go about completing a psychology degree as a junior transfer. There are some variations with this and some flexibility, and so your advisor will work with you to make sense of these typical programs of study. So essentially, putting all the pieces together, if you were to plot out an educational plan, a draft plan, and you were a junior transfer psychology major, here's what one might look like. And again, this is just a sample, but it helps you understand, getting to the end goal, what one would look like. So we highly encourage you to begin this process if you have not already. So today, you've completed the advising presentation component of your transition to Seattle University. Next, we encourage you to continue to refer to the Canvas course, where there will be lots of information to help you in your transition. That is where you will receive instructions on how to schedule an individual meeting with an advisor for registration. As Lauren mentioned earlier, continue to check your SU email for important information. Also in Canvas, you will be able to sign up for the required transfer orientation on March 29th. That orientation is really foundational for your transition and success at Seattle University. You'll have the opportunity to meet important university leaders, resources across campus, and connect with other fellow transfer students and current transfer student leaders. So we look forward to seeing you there. International students will also be required to attend an important international workshop sponsored by the International Student Center. That typically happens right after classes start. During your registration appointment, you'll notice that the typical course load at Seattle U is 15 credits. So typically that's 5 credit classes, so 3 5-credit classes, and it will be a variety of core, college, or major requirements depending on how you've transferred in. The minimum required for full-time status is 12 credits. We do save seats in closed classes, particular classes that transfer students need. And so when you have a registration appointment, your advisor will be able to access those saved seats in certain courses. And if you need any schedule changes, the Advising Center is here to assist between now and the start of the quarter.